General Cele said, you called him, you met him, told him Mokgotsi told you that Mkhunu wants to be a president, and therefore they need you to finance the campaign of Mkhunu. And they told you not to work with Cele and make sure you close Cele out and Zuma out. Don't tell them these issues. And from there, you need to keep on giving him information, because when we asked him, why do you keep Matlala close to you? He said, no, I kept him close because he was bringing information from Mkhunu to my side. So I can't let him go because he's giving me information. He said that under oath. And now you are saying he's the one who came with the information, the opposite of what he told us. So effectively, I'm asking you, Mr. Matlala, did former Minister Cele lie under oath about those issues in relation to your name?
Yes, he lied under oath.
Thank you.
If he was asking, he was sucking information, why would he even ask me to ask my protectors to take him and his wife to a wedding somewhere in Lanseria? So that there was no way from me sending my protectors to drive him to a wedding. There was no way he will get information from those guys. He don't know them. If he wanted information, he was supposed to all the time make sure that I'm with him so that he can suck information from me. But it was for his own benefit. I even gave him even money. If you are here to suck information, that money, declare it somewhere that, okay, this guy gave me this money, and then, but since we know that for him we want information, I had to ask money from him. I don't think he even declared that money. I gave him money twice.
Yeah. How much did you give him, the first one and the second one?
I gave him 300,000, and then on the second occasion I gave him 200,000.
Okay. Honorable members, no, I want...
Man, oh man. Man, oh man. What a day of explosive testimony and at the Parliament's ad hoc committee investigating the allegations that were made by the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Tantam Khonas, on the 6th of July in his bombshell press briefing. I mean, I don't know, guys. So, Bheki Cele, you guys would remember that even before the Madlanga Commission and the ad hoc committee started their work, I once did a video about the 10 calls or 20 calls that the former police minister, Bheki Cele, made to Ket Matlala. So now it has come to the fore that actually, this is according to Ket Matlala. According to Ket Matlala, it is that Bheki Cele, just like Bran Mokgotsi, was extorting money from from Ket Matlala. We know from the chats that were presented at the Madlanga Commission, where there were conversations between Bran Mokgotsi and Ket Matlala, where Bran Mokgotsi was extorting money from Ket Matlala. But we did not know about Bheki Cele doing the same. As now Ket Matlala has gone on to confirm that he actually paid Bheki Cele an amount of 500,000 in 2 installments. First, it was 300,000, which was paid while Bheki Cele was at Ket Matlala's house. The second one was paid, which is the 200,000, was paid at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And at the center of this, it is the NC factions. What we have here, it is the former police minister, Bheki Cele, and the current police minister, Senzo Mkhunu, fighting their own political battles, using the South African Police Service, therefore compromising the safety and security of the country for the purposes of achieving their narrow, selfish political, fighting their own narrow, selfish political interest. Okay? Using the South African Police Service. But the danger of this is that in the process, they are compromising the safety and the security of the country. Because on the one side, you've got a Senzo Mchunu side, whereby the operator, it is Brown Mokhotsi. And indeed, it is proof and evidence of the monies being extorted from Matlala by Brown Mokhotsi in the name of his associate and comrade, which is Senzo Mchunu. Then on the other side, you've got the former police minister, Bheki Cele, who is advancing his own narrow, evil political interests against Senzo Mchunu, using the South African Police Service and therefore collapsing the South African Police Service because they are dragging the South African Police Service into their own factional agendas and factional battles. So this tells you one thing. If what Matlala is saying turns out to be true, it simply tells you that Bheki Cele went to the Parliament's ad hoc committee, threw Senzo Mchunu under the bus to advance his own narrow, selfish political agendas against Mchunu because they've got this infightings within the ANC. I mean, and again, here's the thing. The fact that himself, Bheki Cele, confirmed to be using Matlala's penthouse and all of those things. An individual that he knows very well that is accused of these heinous crimes. Someone who's accused of being a drug kingpin. But you've got a former police minister staying at his house. He confirms that. So now there's this emerging stories of this 500,000 that Bheki Cele received in cash from Matlala because he had assisted Matlala. I mean, the ANC has put us in a real proper mess. The mess that we don't even know how we're going to extricate ourselves as a country. Because at stake here, guys, forget the political colors. Forget what slogans and what political colors do you wear, what slogans do you shout. But what is at stake here? It is our children's future. The future of this country is at stake because of ANC greedy politicians who now are extorting criminals in exchange of favors. In exchange of favors to the criminals. So meaning, how to expect the state to be able, how to expect the state institutions to be able to deal with these criminal syndicates and criminal cartels when they themselves are extorting monies from those criminal cartels and criminal syndicates in return for favors, monetary favors. I don't understand. These people, they're getting paid a lot of money from government. But why do they still feel the need to go around taking monies from these people and therefore selling our country to the highest bidder? It really does not make sense. It beats me. It tells you about the dangers of greed. This is what greed does to people. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Tebus Kosana. The name of the platform is IZWI LABANSUNDU, the voice for Africans. Thank you very much guys for tuning in. Kama Africa.